Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of the road to perfection. If you don't know me, my name is Sweet. Not really, but you know. And I'm on this long journey to perfection. It is not meant to be a very quick, very like speedrunny type video. This is very chill, kind of laid back. I think I only went about 5 days. It's a little bit shorter. A few issues to note I had in the last video as well, because I recorded them both at the same time and then realized the issues. The screen is cropped. As you can see right here, you can see my entirety of the screen. That was because I don't know how to use OBS, and I just didn't know what to do. So I know what to do now. You can see the whole screen, but during the video, you can't see the whole screen, and I do apologize for that. Also, you will notice that the audio quality is a lot better now, and it might cut back to worse audio quality. This is because I actually got a microphone. Yay! But in the meantime, that's why I had to like re-record everything and kind of do a voiceover instead of a playthrough kind of style, which I would normally do. The next videos that I will release will be more of a playthrough video, but for now I just wanted to have better audio quality, so I kind of just re-recorded everything. So I just ask you to bear with me, and I appreciate you staying, even if it's just for a few minutes. But this is kind of just me playing for funsies. I hope you can join me on my journey. Alright, as we start off day 5, I'm just start the day by chopping off some little debris in the farm. There's a lot of them, and I need some wood, so I might as well knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, right? After getting rid of some of the debris on the farm, I then water my crops. I know it's not a huge farm, but just let me live. I then head over to the traveling cart woman and see what she has. Doesn't look like an insane amount of things. I also just want to save my money right now, and I don't really want to spend it on things that I don't need, so I don't end up getting anything. Ooh, there's a message on the bulletin board. What? Who needs what? More slimes? I just killed some- oh, did I get the- oh, I need to talk to Lewis. Okay, he's right there. I was like, I realized I didn't get the quest from yesterday. But that does suck, because I could have just done it today and then doubled up on the money and only had killed 8 slimes. I then head over to the community center to complete my very first bundle, and that of course is the Spring Forageables bundle. I like this because it always gives you the mixed seeds bundle, and that is like a free $1,000, and it's really nice early game. I then donate my parsnip, and then realize I actually can't donate my potato because of the way that the remix bundles are set up, but it's okay. And I also noticed the Brewers bundle. I think it'll be okay. I tend to set up a keg empire, so I think we're covered on that. Ooh, 5 melons, and this is essentially, this replaced the melons, or this replaced the parsnips, this replaced the melon. Okay, I have some beef with broccoli. Last time I did a playthrough with remix bundles, it was like the last day of this fall, and I was like, oh, I have some broccoli. Do I need to donate it to the community center? I was like, no, surely I already did that. I sold it. I wake up next day, look, did not, in fact, give the broccoli. Fun fact, broccoli is not something sold by the traveling cart. So I had to wait a whole year to get the broccoli, to get the greenhouse. It was the only thing missing. It was a time. Okay. Also, I looked through the Fisherman's bundle. The reason I'm looking through these is because the remix bundles are a little different. And this one, while the fish are a little trickier to get, they're not that bad because there's only 2 slots, so it should be fine. I then head out and am on my way to, you know, you guessed it, fishing. After fishing, I head over to the community center and donate the fish that I caught for the day. It's mostly just like fish because that's the only place that I fished, and I'm donating like the lowest quality, although I couldn't really escape it for carps because it was the only one I had. Drop this off in the chest, but what I will sell is the spring seeds and the potato, because the spring seeds, I don't know, I don't find it worth it to go and wait for them to grow in order to make more. I'm sure you can make more money with that, like if you wait for them to grow. And then make more spring seeds, but I don't feel like putting that much effort in. Okay, fisher, because I like fishing instead of crab pots. See, and that's not bad for not selling a single fish. All right, day 8 of spring. All right, this is gonna be a big one because you know what it means? It means selling all of the fish that we've collected because we just got level 5 fishing, we just got that boost, and so hopefully selling all of these will turn a pretty good profit. I'm not expecting like tens of thousands of dollars, but hopefully a little bit something. Just checking on the chickens, giving them food, obviously petting them. It's a rainy day, I want to make sure they're all stocked up on their goods. And then I'm going to head out to the community center where I'm going to donate the stuff for the crab bundle. And then you'll never guess what I'm going to do, guys. I go fishing. That's right. Alright, actually, I'm gonna go down and get some bait because I ran out and then it was just super, super slow getting fish. So I'm gonna run down, get some bait, and come back. Alright, we're back and we got bait. Let's go fishing. And then after starting back up fishing again, I had this experience. And you might go, oh, well, that's not that bad. I've sped this video up about 5 times. This, I think in real time, took about 5 minutes of me messing with this stupid catfish. I think this is the most my patience has ever been tested in Stardew Valley, and it was an experience. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had a fish fuck with me that was horrible. That was so bad. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Okay, I'm gonna need a trout soup from Willy because I genuinely cannot deal with these catfish. They are screwing me over. The fuck are you doing here, Sebastian? Since when do you hang out here? Maybe I just don't know Sebastian's schedule. That's probably it. I just don't know his schedule. Okay, give me 2. Alright, let's see if the bubble spot is still here. Yes, okay, it is. Amazing. I'm gonna eat the soup. And then hopefully have better luck fishing. After catching 2 amethysts, I decide, hey, you know what, who would like an amethyst? Of course, our girl Abigail. Do I find Abigail? No, I lose her, actually. I then have to look on my little map of mini-me's to see where she is. I do have a mod for this, it's just to make my life easier. I find that she is, in fact, in the bar, and so I make my way over there. And while you can't see it, I gave it to her. You couldn't see it, I just cut it out. And then I gave the other amethyst to Gunther, and I get some cauliflower seeds in return. Again, I just cut this out because you actually can't see the inside of the museum, which is the way that the camera is framed. And I sell the rest of my fish at home, and then I go ahead to planting my cauliflower seeds. I want to try to do this 9 formation. I want to try to get like a mega cauliflower. I don't know. I want to try to see if I can get a big one. I've never happened that before. And then, of course, back to fishing. Alright, it seems like wrapping up the day. I'm just gonna sell the rest of my fish here and then head right on to bed. Nice, leveled up fishing. We love to see it. I should probably make a bait maker instead of just buying all of it from Willy's, but you know, and let's see how much money I made. Jeez! Holy crap. I was not expecting that much. Jeez, and I was able to catch some catfish. I don't know what it was about the first 2 or the first handful that were just absolutely had it out for me, but afterwards it was fine. Alright, day 9 of spring. This is me just kind of trying to gear up for the next day. I decided to make 2 furnaces to smelt my copper ores because I'm going to try to upgrade either my axe or my pickaxe. I haven't quite decided yet, but I know that I definitely want to start getting those upgrades in soon because it's going to start getting annoying as I go down the lines. Just collecting and watering my crops for the day, as you can see here. I just try to speed this process up because it's a little tiring. Alright, and then once I have all that done, I head over to Pierre's to buy some seeds for the plant. Talk to Maru, then head over, buy some potato seeds, of course, because potatoes are goated. And then, yeah, I just head back to the farm and go ahead and plant those bad boys. And once I've planted those things, I kind of just go around and get rid of all of the debris on my farm. I don't like having a ton of just little stuff, and I also wanted to just collect some wood, as I might be making my axe, like upgrading my axe, so I know I'll have it for a while. So I wanted to get some extra wood just in case I don't have the wood supply for a few days. After chopping down some quick trees, I go ahead and collect my copper ore that's been smelting off camera, just kind of I've been periodically going and checking it. So now I have enough to upgrade one of my tools if I want to. So I end up heading over to Clint's. Alright, Clint. I actually realized it's probably because I just cut down a bunch of trees, it would make more sense to do my axe for now and then later do the pickaxe, especially because I have the quest from Robin to do the stone. And with those geodes, I'm just gonna go ahead and donate to the museum. Again, this is the view of the museum. It's not great. I'm aware of this. It will be fixed, I promise. But yeah. Head back and do some chopping. Wait, I haven't even met everyone. Who am I missing? Oh, it's literally just Gus and Demetrius? Really? Okay, let me go meet them now. Gus is really easy. I'm surprised I haven't... I guess he's just always behind the counter. But I am a little surprised that I haven't met him yet. Because he's honestly the most accessible. Because he never really goes anywhere else but the bar. Never mind. After meeting Gus, I head back to my farm to collect the rocks for Robin's quest. She has a quest to like collect 20 rocks fresh. So I just go ahead and get all the debris off my farm. Actually, Robin's still in Pierre's, so I just completed the quest, so I can honestly just run over to her right now and get the quest done. Hopefully, as long as she doesn't leave. I should be faster than her. We'll see. Okay, yay, she's with her little gal pals. And then I need to talk to your husband. Yay! Okay, amazing. Where are you, Demetrius? Oh, you're outside. Okay, so I can meet you. Hello, Demetrius. You're the last person I need to meet. And then I think... give someone a gift. I don't have anything to give you. After that, I simply head back and get rid of some of the extra debris in the house, around the house. I generally just don't really like all these stupid little rocks, especially when trying to make my way down to Marnie's. It always makes it so annoying, especially at night, because without a glow ring, it's really hard to see and it's just annoying to navigate. So I just take care of these until pretty much my energy is done for the day, and then I head back to bed. And I drop all my supplies off, and then ready for another day. And from all those tiny little rocks, I did end up leveling up my mining level, which is great. We love to see it. And not quite as much money as yesterday, but you know what? I think that's fine. Yesterday was plenty. I didn't make a ton of money, but I also didn't really go fishing today, so it makes sense. All right, day 10 of spring. We're actually starting to get somewhere, and we're also approaching the egg festival, which is important because you can buy strawberries there. So that means today I'm once again going to prioritize fishing. I want to make sure I have as much money as possible before that so I can buy as many strawberries as possible. I don't think you understand how many strawberries I want. I want like an empire of strawberries. Well, I'm collecting my kale, nice level up, and then plant some carrot seeds that I just found lying around my house, and then head over to go give a gift to George. First, I grabbed this leek to give to George. Here you go. Yay! Amazing. And then I get that quest done. Don't know where that Joja Cola can came from. Oh my gosh. Wait, you're so close. Oh, I should talk to Abigail too. I just want to solidify the one heart, and then I'll be good. After realizing that Pierre's was in fact closed because it was a goddamn Wednesday, I headed over to fish some lake fish, specifically a largemouth bass, to give to Robin for a quest. And then once I had that, I headed over to her house just in time for closing. Gave it to her, as you can't really see here, and got my prize ticket. And I'm super excited. This was my first prize ticket of the playthrough. Headed over to Pierre's, or Lewis's, sorry, and grabbed 12 carrot seeds. Yeah, and the orange tree was great to see. I'm sure you guys are so excited to see me go fishing for like the millionth time, but you know what? I like fishing, so that's what you're gonna watch. Later, I'll do other things, but for now, we're fishing. After fishing a very long day, I headed back, sold absolutely all of my fish to try to make as much money as possible, and then decided to hit the hay. Oh, nice. Mayo machine! I can now make mayo. That's amazing. And to wrap up the day, I did make a little bit of money here. Not 8,000 much, but a decent amount. And that introduces us to day 11 and hence ends our episode here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna hopefully post more very soon. Just life gets in the way sometimes, you know how it is. I appreciate you guys for staying so long, and I hope you have a great morning, evening, or night.